So good evening, good evening, good evening. We are back again. Well, it's not a good evening, is it? It's really not a good evening, but we are going to get into talking about this absolute farce of a signing. That one tweet from David Ornstein, and that's it. The fan base are convinced. That's how easy it is to convince the easiest pleased fan base in world sport. But we'll come into all of that in a second. Big up to everybody who is in the chat, man. 750 in here real quick over the two platforms as well. So big up to Facebook as well. Big up to YouTube. Big up to everybody in the chat. I will read them donations out of stardom. Bear with me, people. And yeah, after this, I will be on with Terry Flewers at 3 p.m. UK time. We brought that forward half an hour. So 3 p.m. UK time. 5 p.m. UK, I'm back on here with Rants. Make sure you come and check that out. I am also going to be doing a last couple of hours deadline day stream. So from maybe about 8:30 UK time through till 11, maybe 9 o'clock. Between 8:30 and 9 o'clock, I'll start a stream tonight UK time, and we'll do the last couple of hours. Not that I expect us to do anything else. I think we're pretty much done, aren't we? We've got our man. It's a shrewd signing. It makes sense. A 31-year-old Ballon d'Or third place player, Champions League winner, won it all at Chelsea. It's a shrewd signing according to this fan base full of accountants. Well, mate, I want to read out a couple of things. Where's my phone? There we go. There's my phone. Do smash the like button, share button, subscribe, all that jazz. And after spending the first 2 weeks of this transfer window running around chasing after the Ukrainian H from Steps, we decided, we won't get into a bidding war because David Ornstein said so. What is it about this David Ornstein that has a hold over millions of our fans? It makes no sense to me whatsoever. David Ornstein is the mouthpiece of this football club. I mean, Mike's not on. You can hear me even clearer now. David Ornstein, as soon as David Ornstein tweets, this fan base go weak at the knees. Oh, Ornstein's tweeted. Oh, yes. Let's back the player. Let's back. If Arteta wants him, I want him. Really? 12 hours ago, you didn't, mate? Oh, but now Arteta wants him, so you want it. Well, I think it's pretty obvious that Arteta wants him, hence why we've signed him. Are these people actually that dense? Don't answer that. We already know. But anyway, we chased after the Ukrainian H from Steps for 2 weeks, only to be told by the grand puppet on the strings, David Ornstein, that, Arsenal won't enter into an official bidding war. Well, they did that, and they officially bid against themselves, because we've known from July that this is a player that we've wanted. We are now coming into February, but from July, we wanted the Ukrainian Neymar. Really? Okay. So he was 45 million quid in the summer. We decided not to bother going and bidding 45, but we stayed in contact with him every day, almost like he was our son. The absolute rubbish this Ornstein comes out with. Anyway, we carry on. So now it comes up to sort of November time. The World Cup starts. All of our hierarchy are in America. Cecil from AFTV's there, asking when he can get in the next press conference. Yay, because it's Arteta Fan TV. Cool. Anyway, so you'd like to think at that point they're all having a meeting about what we're going to do in January. Surely, whilst there's a 6-week lull in the Premier League and English football fixtures, let's hatch a plan. So I was expecting on the 1st of January, breaking news, ticker tape across the bottom, Bosh, Arsenal have signed the Ukrainian H from Steps. But no. David Ornstein comes out again and says, well, publicly, and the thing is about David Ornstein, because he speaks like this with his dulcet tones and uses big pauses between certain words, like this, and emphasizes on certain words, people sit there and their ears prick up, they get all moist. It is embarrassing. But because he came out and said, well, publicly, they want 100 million euros, but internally and privately, they will accept less. Okay, mate, well, you've just told the world that they want 100 mil. They've told the world via you, but internally, they will accept less. How much did the Ukrainian H from Steps sign for Chelsea for? Oh, yes, 100 million euros. Well done, Ornstein. Another one you got wrong. But this fan base, they love him. So anyway, then it comes out, oh, but he's on 200 grand a week and Arsenal offered 35. We couldn't compete for the sake of 5 million. It wasn't 5 million, it was the wages. Well, it then transpires that he's actually on 13 grand a week, more than we offered him. So we lost out on 13 grand a week for 4 or 5 years, 5 years, 7 years, 10 years, who cares? And 5 grand. So we didn't really want the player, did we? But then David Ornstein comes back again and says, Arsenal weren't prepared to get into a bidding war. Okay, well, if that's the case, then why didn't we sign him in the summer? Why didn't we sign him on the 1st of January when the deal was already done in December then? Why didn't we do it in December? I don't know, because it's complete garbage. And Edu, you're covering his backside again. But anyway, we move on from that. Excuse me, I've got a banging sore throat today as well. Probably all the shouting I've done in the last 24 hours. But anyway, so after that, we go, okay, well, we signed Trossard. We're all happy with Trossard, right? I'm happy with Trossard. You're happy with Trossard. Sweet. But he weren't our main target. So let's just keep that in the back of our heads. Trossard was not the main target. That was a very easy deal to get done. They wanted him out. He wanted out. He had 18 months left. Cheap and cheerful. It's only down the road. Yeah, cool. Now we turn our attentions to Caicedo. Okay, so we're in for Caicedo. Okay, cool. So we're in for Caicedo. They want 80 million. Okay, there you go. We'll bid 60. In what planet do we live? Like, real talk, in what planet do we live? They want 80. There you go. There's 60. Rejected. If I want to sell this bottle of water and you want to buy this bottle of water, and I say to you, this bottle of water is 10 quid, and you come with an offer that's 5 quid, I'm going to tell you to stick it. You ain't having it, mate. What are you doing, Edu? Real talk. What are you doing? But don't worry. Arsenal are very confident they can get the deal done, says David Ornstein. Yay! Ornstein has spoken. He's got our fan base on strings because the club have him on strings to be the mouthpiece for the divviest fan base in world sport. But anyway, let's carry on. So we then go back in with 70 million. Bang, rejected. Now, oh, no. Arsenal are not going back in anymore. And this is the kind of rubbish that is coming out of this football club. Let me find this. This is hilarious. Cast your minds back. Here we go. There is an acknowledgement, always a good word, isn't it? Acknowledgement. There is an acknowledgement at Arsenal that as much as they want Moises Caicedo, they don't want to disrespect Brighton. What? And have started analysing alternatives, with Jorginho emerging as their preferred option. Okay, well, we didn't win anything, but at least Brighton didn't get disrespected. What are you talking about? What is going on at this football club? We are in the best opportunity to win a title we have had for a long, long time. And that geezer has nosed up 2 deals in this window. Our 2 main targets. He has absolutely ruined them deals. Why? What have you been doing all January, mate? What were you doing in December? What were you doing in November, October, September? What have you done since the last window slammed shut? Nothing. Apart from nick a fortune out of this football club. He is an absolute shambles. And anyone who wants to sit there and dress this up as, oh, yes, it's a shrewd signing, get in the bin. You're part of the issue. Yeah. People can sit there and go, but he bought Martinelli for 6 mil. Yeah, he also got Willian in. He also got Cedric Suarez in. Sambi Lokonga, who apparently is going on loan now. Should have gone on loan in the first place. Yeah, who else did get him? Runnison. Marquinhos. The same Marquinhos that was a free signing. Didn't have to pay for him. He was free. But Edu went, there's 3 million so we can keep good relations with you. What are you talking about? Like, real talk. We have paid 3 million quid for a player that was free. And now we've chased around after our 2 targets, who, by the way, were both twerking on their Instagrams for us. And we haven't signed any of them. Now, add into the fact that we wanted João Felix. And all the accountants within our fan base came out the woodwork. Hello. Oh, no, 15 million for João Felix for 6 months. Oh, no, that makes no sense. Even though he walked straight into the first 11 over Eddie Nketiah. But no. 15 million's a rip-off. But now they're all the same accounts are all sat on their Twitter accounts with their big millions of followers and hundreds of thousands of followers between them all sitting there saying, this is a shrewd bit of business. Really? Yesterday you weren't. And do you know what they all do? These I was going to swear, and I really don't want to swear. Do you know what all these accounts do? Instead of giving their actual opinion last night, what they actually all did was Jorginho to Arsenal, thoughts with a question mark. So now they gauge the traction in the replies and then go with it. But unbeknownst to them, most of the replies last night were exactly what I'm saying now. No, don't want him. Disgusting. Don't want a 31-year-old. Don't want a Chelsea reject. Blah, 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 blah. Cool. But now the puppet that is David Ornstein has tweeted again. Listen to this garbage. So Ornstein comes out. Where are we? In fact, let me go to this very quickly. This is a direct quote from Edu Gaspar, the Muppet that's cocked up these deals. When the player is 26 years old plus, big salary, and he's not performing, he is killing you. You don't have a valuation to sell the player. The player is comfortable. Arsenal, London, beautiful. Everything's fantastic. So why have we just signed Jorginho then, Edu? Please do explain that to us, because he's over 26. He's comfortable. He's not playing well. He ain't getting games at Chelsea. And when he does, he stinks the gaff out. And now it's no resale value, 100 grand a week. So now, if you add that to the 12 million we're going to pay, let's say 10 million without the add-ons, but 10 million, 100 grand a week, that's now 20 million quid. So we're about to pay, excuse me, full package for 18 months, 20 million quid for a 31-year-old ex-Chelsea player. But we weren't prepared to pay 15 million for 6 months for one of the best youngsters in world football. Well done, mate. And people tell me Edu's good at his job. Cheers, guys, with me, Invisible Cup. This is Edu in the boardrooms at every club. They can't see him. This is Edu. They can hear him, but they just can't see him. I will come back to the chat in a second, people. But David Ornstein, again, the mouthpiece. Via David Ornstein, Arsenal have accepted that Brighton's position on Caicedo is not a bluff. The player is not for sale. Now they're actively working towards agreeing a deal for Jorginho. Arteta, a key voice in discussion. Arteta is thought to be the driving force behind behind Arsenal's interest. The driving force. Again, massive buzz phrase. Oh my God, Arteta was the driving force. He was the one that said, let's go and get him. Let's get Jorginho. Oh my days. Arsenal fans around the globe have fallen to their knees in tears. We signed Jorginho. Yes. Arteta's man. You absolute muppets, the lot of you. Every single person who's back in this signing gets in the bin. Absolutely disgraceful. We have super fans out here. Where are we? Let's have a little look at some of the super fans out here. White Yardy. Stick to being a comedian, mate, and leave football to us, yeah? How about that? Do you guys think Jorginho is starting over Partey or Xhaka? No, he's not. How do you know that? How do you know that? You don't, do you? But there we go. He is cover. Stop complaining, for fuck's sake. Oh, but he's 31. So what? It's a short-term deal. Kiss my teeth. Sometimes I see why fans hate Arsenal fans. Yeah, that tweet right there, my friend, is exactly why Arsenal fans can't stand Arsenal fans. Yeah. About it's a short-term fix. Oh my God, stop complaining. They're not going to invite you into a press conference, mate. Real talk. Yeah, they leave that for Cecil. That ain't for you, my friend. Stick to being a comedian. Anyway, what else we got here? Ah, yes. AFTV. Let's give him a chance to prove himself with the emoji of the... They swiftly deleted that tweet. Why? Why did they delete the tweet? Maybe because they got abused in it. I don't know. 1.5-year contract with an option of a further year. Great. Fantastic. Patrick Timmons. Well done, mate. Biggest spacker on the platform. Whether he's your first choice or not, as soon as Jorginho is announced, it's our job to get behind him. I bet you'd love to, mate. If Arteta thinks he's the man, give him a chance to prove himself. See how thick these people are. Because Ornstein said Arteta is the driving force Now all of a sudden they believe it. David Ornstein is a massive issue within this Arsenal fan base. So is AFTV. And do you know what? Not one other channel out here today will be saying what I'm saying. They'll all have a little pop. Oh, it's not the signing we wanted, but we have to back him. Why do we have to back him? We backed William. That went well. We backed David Luiz. That went well. We backed Petr Cech. That went well. Who else we had at this time? Oh, William Gallas. That went well. I ain't backing him. Fuck him. I swore. Didn't want to swear. Yeah, I am not backing Jorginho. Sorry, not having it. Don't care. Don't want him. Not for me. Not for me. I swear, this fan base, if David Ornstein tweeted out that we've just signed up the prick in the nick, I'm sure fractions of this fan base would make out that's a great signing. Embarrassing. It's actually embarrassing. And do you know what? I hope Chelsea go and get Caicedo today for 85 million or something. Go and sign him, Chelsea. Go on. Go and sign him just to rub salt into our wounds. Go on. Go and sign him. And then what will happen? This is spot on, Brad. What will happen is by the end of the week, Saka's deal will be announced. Saka's deal will be announced. I told everyone this was going to happen yesterday. Listen to what I posted on my Instagram yesterday. Do smash the like buttons up. Oh yes, I forgot. The other top gooner, AFC James, the one who's always swallowing golf balls when he's on camera. I know it's disappointing the way everything has turned out given expectations. Why do these ponces sound so? Oh yes, they because I'll tell you why, because they all want to be the next David Ornstein. But when Jorginho puts on the shirt, please just support him. No need to start making things toxic. Shut up, you absolute melt. I'm sure Jorginho is not sitting watching any of our streams, mate. Anyway, let's carry on. What else we got here? He was the driving force. Of course he was. Oh, yes. Marquinhos has gone on loan. Great. Stan Kroenke has given the go-ahead for Arsenal to make a third bid for Caicedo. No, he hasn't. That was last night. Now.Arsenal. Do you remember him? He was the one selling the snide Arsenal shirts on his Shopify account, and we exposed that scam. He can't spell Kroenke either, by the way. He's then quoting the Sun newspaper. Well done, mate. So basically, we're going to buy Caicedo today with a third bid. We're putting a third bid in there. Yeah, is that what we're saying? Really? Funny, because that came out last night, and since then, we've signed Jorginho. Well, mate, you don't believe anything. Anyway, what else we got here? What else we got here? Oh, Sky Sports, yes. Is Moises Caicedo worth 70 million? Is Sky Sports worth 40 quid a month? How's that? That's a better question. Embarrassing, isn't it? It's actually embarrassing. And I'm sick to death of people telling me, you're toxic. No, I'm the only one in this fan base that's got a fucking backbone. Swore again. That's got a backbone and stands up and calls this rubbish out. Edu told us, anyone over the age of 26 with no resale value, yeah, that's comfortable, London, old Arsenal, yeah, I'm happy. We're not signing. Why you signed him then? Why you signed him then? It's embarrassing. I put this out yesterday. Saying Man City had just got weaker by selling or getting rid of Cancelo. About time we pay up the money for Caicedo. If Brighton are saying we're not selling him, go and buy someone else, not Jorginho. You've had all month. In fact, you've had months and months since September window. Ridiculous. Then I put this out. Where are we? So we won't overpay for Felix, Mudryk or Caicedo, but we will for Jorginho. Fans will lap this up after the initial meltdown. There was an initial, and I was posting this 15 hours ago, so last night. So after the initial meltdown of no, we don't want Jorginho, I posted, fans will lap this up, which they now are. All the accountants will spin this into a positive if it happens, which they have. Shrewd business, yeah. Shrewd business, a proven experienced player, won it all, won't be starting every week, adequate backup. That's how they're spinning it. Cool. Now imagine the 20 million we're going to give, or 12 million as it turns out to be, is now put towards them buying Caicedo. I hope Chelsea buy Caicedo today. Yeah, because then maybe, just maybe, this Divi fan base might just wake up a little bit. Yeah, for years and years and years, they've got on to me. They're the most toxic and negative, because they accept any dross we sign. It is embarrassing. Embarrassing. Actually embarrassing. The guy is useless. I do not want him at this football club. Yeah, do you remember the slander you got for Zaha? Because you wanted Zaha because of his age. Exactly, bro. Exactly. So basically, in this window so far, we have signed 31-year-old Jorginho and 29-year-old Trossard. Not really Project Youth anymore, is it, lads? Yeah, they can't use that one anymore. Oh, the youngest squad in the league. Get in the bin. Absolutely get in the bin. Let me go through these super chats. Big up to everyone inside. Nearly 2K in the building, man. It's a shambles. You won't see no other YouTube channel coming out with this today. Yeah. How is it everyone's now super happy and toxically positive again about Jorginho? Why? Because Ornstein told them to bend over, so they said, okay, cool. It's embarrassing. It's actually embarrassing. Well, big up to Curtis then, if Curtis is fuming as well. Cool. Big up to Curtis if he's fuming about it. Nobody else will be. Everyone else will sit there. Arteta fan TV will be sitting there going, oh, well, if Arteta was the driving force, then it totally makes sense. It was shrewd business. We now have to back him. What do you mean we have to back him? It's the 5th Chelsea reject we have had. I thought we'd got past this stage. As soon as we start showing signs of acting like a big football club, we go and sign him after missing out on our 2 main targets this window. Pathetic. He should resign immediately. And all you get is, oh, but he's part of the reason. He's part of the reason that we're top of the league. Really? Well, Edu's part of the reason. I could have activated Thomas Partey's release clause. I could have bought Odegaard. Nobody else wanted him. I could have bid 50 million for Ben White. Nobody else bid for him. Like, come on. Pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. And this fan base just absolutely lap up everything. They deserve nothing. And do you know what the mad thing is? I hope we win the league. I genuinely mean that from the bottom of my heart. I hope we win the league. But you know what? This fan base will be unbearable if we win the league. And they'll be more than happy to not win another league for another 18 years just because Arteta won it once. That is how pathetic this fan base is. It's pathetic. Mate, I'm telling you. Yeah, exactly. I see that as well, bro. I see that as well. I see that yesterday. I see somebody sent me. I didn't watch it because I ain't interested in anything that geezer's got to say. Don't know fuck all about my football club. Nothing. Anyway, let's read these super chats out. Big up Southern Gooner, man. Appreciate the love as always, Matty. Make sure you subscribe to Matt's channel. Make sure you smash the like buttons up as well. Come on. We've got 1890 in the building and there's only 350 on the like. So keep smashing the like button. What have we been saying about this fraud Edu? Why are we funding Chelsea transfer business? While we get buying their their post-war players. Edu needs to be fired immediately. What a fraud and joker. Exactly. They're out there looking to buy one of the hottest prospects in world football in Enzo Fernandez. And we're saying, here's another 12 mil for the calls. Absolutely embarrassing. Embarrassing. Lee, you're a big club with a small mentality. Why? Because our fan base accept mediocrity. We could serve up the prick in the nick as our next midfielder, and this fan base is spin it into a positive, mate. That's how pathetic this fan base is. We could get Don Robbie at centre back. Yeah, the centre back we've always needed it to be dressed up to be. It's embarrassing. David Ornstein to tweet it out, and the fan base would be on its knees. I'm absolutely sick to death of that puppet. Yeah, with his narrative that the club are pushing to him to have 1 million, 2 million, 3 million people on strings. It is not acceptable that we are signing Jorginho. We have got this window, we've had the whole window, and we have got our pants pulled down by Mudryk and by Brighton. Let that sink in. Mudryk and Brighton. And now we end up with Jorginho. Sorry, that is not good enough. It's not good enough. And if people want to accept that, cool. You're part of the problem. Yeah, you're part of the problem. Look at the PR of Muppet journalists and superfans already trying to justify this absolute embarrassment of a deal, Edu out. Absolutely, Amir. And that's what I say. You could sign for Arsenal and then dress it up into a positive. Last night, I posted on my Instagram, the link's in the description. You can go and check it out. And I posted on there, after the initial meltdown, everyone will lap this up. And what has happened? Everyone had a bit of a meltdown last night. As soon as it's official that we're definitely signing him, everyone's lapping it up. Shrewd business. prudent business. Oh my God, it makes total sense. We couldn't get our main target. We're not going to go and panic buy and spend on somebody for 40, 50, 60 mil. We could go and get Jorginho for 10 plus wages, which is another 10, by the way, because he's going to be on at least 100 grand a week. So that's now 20 million quid for 18 months. But everyone was an accountant when it was Felix, 15 mil for 6 months, who walks straight in the starting 11 and potentially wins us a title. What do I know? I'm negative. Where are all the accountants today? Mad. Absolutely disgusted by this signing. I can't believe I miss El Neni. El Neni is better than Jorginho because he is more mobile than Jorginho. On that fact alone, he is better than Jorginho. Yeah, watch Jorginho on a counter-attack when they're counter-attacking us. Watch. And anyone who's watched enough of Chelsea will know that guy on counter-attacks is useless. Useless. Edu has failed Arteta differently. Absolutely spot on, mate. Absolutely. And listen, this ain't on Arteta. People can dress this up. Ornstein can dress it up. Arteta was the driving force. No, he weren't. They weren't. Yeah, they panicked. Oh, my God. What do we do? Well, they've got loads of players. Yeah, we'll go and get him. Pathetic. You're telling me Arteta wanted him. If he wanted him, we would have signed him at the start of the window. For the sake of 12 million quid or 10 million quid. Yeah, you're telling me Arteta was the driving force. People believe this rubbish every single year. Oh, but don't worry. He signed Martinelli for 6 million, so that's all right. Big up to Alan, man. Thank you for taking off of us the most average midfielder I've seen at Chelsea since Slavica Djokanovic. Suppose at least Jorginho will get a Prem medal. Well, you never know, mate. Fingers crossed he don't play a game. Yeah, there you go. Chelsea fans happy he's leaving. That tells you all you need to know. Big up to you, mate. Hope you're having a good day. Sat here in jury service. Maybe Edu should be put in front of the jury. Arsenal signing Jorginho has made my day. A declining player who's going to slow you down. Easy to press. There you go. And one of our biggest earners. Thank you very much. Chelsea fans are loving life. Look at this. Enjoy jury service, mate. And thank you for that. Oh, dear, oh, dear. I hope Jorginho does well and I back him. I don't understand why Arsenal waited to the last minute to try get players. Hello, Arsenal title challenge. I feel the management have really let this club down. They have let the club down. Yeah, Richard Garlick. Yeah, Tim Lewis. Vinay. Edu. They're a shambles. All four of them. Absolute shambles. Big up Mitch, man. Actually signed the useless player. Exactly. Come on, bro. It is mad. It is actually mad, bro. It is mad. Merson on Sky saying Jorginho's a great signing. Jesus Christ. Is he on the drink again? How does Trossard at 28 and Jorginho at 31 fit Project Youth? Jorginho, no. Edu out, says Per. What do I know, mate? What do we know, mate? We're negative because we're not backing it. Yeah, respect is earned. I ain't respecting him until he's... And if he scores, yeah, the winning penalty to win us the title after putting in 10 out of 10 performances along the way, if he plays, cool. Until then, no. Sorry, not having it. 5 Chelsea rejects. Look at the other 4. Don't normally agree with many of your opinions, like most people then. But this one I agree with. The deal stinks. Proper deflated with this window. Shake my head. Big up to you, my friend. Appreciate it. And it's true. The deal does stink. It's embarrassing. Yeah, it's embarrassing. It genuinely is embarrassing. We are sat top of the table and we can't bully Brighton for their player. The PR starts with Ornstein. 100%. That guy is he is the biggest problem. Yeah, within the community of the Arsenal fans. Because the Arsenal fans live on his every word. The club know this. And when he puts out certain buzz phrases like, he was the driving force, it makes it sound so much more spectacular, doesn't it? Get in the bin. Ornstein, you're a fraud. Yeah, you're a fraud. Embarrassing. Got my popcorn ready. Bro, it's going to get peak. I'm telling you now, if Thomas Partey gets injured, we are having a double pivot of Granit Xhaka and Jorginho. We're actually dusted out here. If Thomas Partey gets injured for any sustained period of time, we're capitulating. It's mad. You ain't winning the league. Well, listen, let's hope he don't play. Let's hope Thomas Partey and Granit Xhaka stay fit. Arteta apologists. Edu apologists. Lee Gunner, our next DM in this window. Can't wait. Bro, do you know what's mad, yeah? Now all you're going to hear is, well, at least we haven't wasted all the money. We can go for Declan Rice in the summer. Ornstein already teed that one up 2 weeks ago. Ornstein teed that one up 2 weeks ago by putting a story out there saying Declan Rice is Arsenal's #1 summer target, and he's already given his word to Arsenal. Yeah, they knew what they were doing. They knew exactly what they're doing. I see through their crap, mate. Yeah, which is why people don't like it, because I call out the BS. This lot will just flip and flop and flip and flop, and they've got the audacity to call me a flip-flop. Pathetic. Pathetic. There you go. Arsenal have just paid for Felix's loan. Well said. We've just paid for Felix's loan to Chelsea. Embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. Robbie's saying El Neni is injured and Jorginho is an upgrade. Okay, mate. Maybe they'll let him into the next press conference with Cecil. I don't know. Maybe that's why he said it. Pathetic. Embarrassing. Jorginho is the Walking Dead season 31. Bro, he has got to be the slowest midfielder in the league. But now all the stats will be out. Pathetic. Jorginho is the next Ceballos. I'd rather Danny Ceballos. Real talk. I, for one, refuse to back this out. Thank you for the super chats as well, people. Appreciate it. But yeah, exactly. F Jorginho, man. Is less mobile than Xhaka. Exactly, B Dizzle. Exactly. Pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Yeah, Jorginho is better than Lokonga, but that shouldn't be the benchmark, mate. You're better than Lokonga. That should not be the benchmark. So the benchmark now is to be better than a 20-year-old that is Bambi on ice. That's the benchmark for Arsenal Football Club. Okay, cool. We're effed. Oh yeah, Lasana Diarra. That was another Chelsea reject, wasn't it? Yeah, we've had quite a lot, haven't we? I rate the window 2 out of 10. Do you know what I said yesterday when Dan asked me? I said 5. And then I think it was McChronicle put in the chat. If we sign Jorginho, it's a 2. I'll go with that. It's a 2. How comes Real Madrid never have any issues signing players? How comes Chelsea very rarely have issues signing players? Oh, yeah, they pay the money. Small club mentality. Fact. Edu out. I've seen so many people sitting there saying, anybody who wants Edu out, you're a dickhead. No, anyone who's backing this is a shambles. And this is why the club have had your pants down for the best part of 20 years. Because you just go, oh, okay, David Ornstein said it. I'll accept it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. You heard it here first from a Chelsea fan. Jorginho could easily cost you lot the league. He is so dross when the other team counters. My nan is more mobile. And that's what I'm saying, bro. So I said 5-10 minutes ago. Yeah, when you're being counter-attacked and he's the last line of midfield, good luck. Good luck. I'd rather Granit Xhaka sat there than him. Embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. I hope Ornstein gets relegated. In Ty's voice. Yeah, Xhaka and Jorginho pivot will be a disaster. It's disgusting. It stinks. Go and get Rice. Bro, if anyone thinks we're signing Declan Rice in the summer, they're on crack. We couldn't even get Caicedo. And no disrespect, but West Ham are a bigger football club than Brighton, and we couldn't bully Brighton. Embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. And people are lapping this up. Ornstein and Edu are clowns. Facts. Big up, Gav. You're not having Declan Rice, are you, mate? You're not having Rice. Yeah, of course they're on the payroll, bro. How can they go from being active Wenger out channel, toxic channel, yeah, to now super sickly sweet, toxic positive, totally flip the other way? Come on, it's all part of the money-making machine, my friend. I'm not dumb, and I call this out for what it is. The same as I call this football club out, and I've done and held this football club to their words for the last 10 years or more. Yeah, David Ornstein was the one back in 2012 who interviewed Ivan Gazidis and put the headline out, "We're going to compete with the best teams in the world." That was David Ornstein 11 years ago, 2012. He has been the club puppet for that long. Pathetic. Bear with me 1 second. I need to blow my nose, man. 1 second. Stay there, people. 2,000 people in the building, so smash the likes up. And let's get out to 1,000 real quick. Come on. We're on 450. I'm going to get some tissue. I'll be 1 minute, yeah? Not even that. So smash the likes up. Let's get that to 750 by the time I'm back. Yeah, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. What is the bonus of signing Jorginho? And now we're letting Sambi Lokonga go. So we're getting rid of Sambi Lokonga, who's useless, to get Jorginho, who's useless. And we're going to get rid of Cedric, and we're going to get rid of Marquinhos. So we've made our squad lighter then, right? What a fantastic window. They better be out there actively trying to sign a proper DM by the end of this window. Otherwise, this is ridiculous. If we go out there and go and get Caicedo by the end of the window, cool. But if we don't, I'm sorry, this is pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Big up to Ninos and Manuel for the donation. Appreciate it, bro. Most of these new age Arsenal supporters have no clue. Fact, they think the season ends on match day 20. We needed somebody to be a successor for Thomas Partey, not fill in the gap. I am done, mate. Bro, this fan base are a shambles, which is why Stan Kroenke has took their pants down for so long. And then what? Excuse me, my throat is killing me, man. And then what happens is, as soon as it all starts going wrong, yeah, and certain things like the fans rebel against, what happens is the club quickly get on the phone to David Ornstein, yeah, and get him to put out a politically written statement in a headline or a tweet. Arteta was the driving force behind Jorginho signing. Get in the bin. Do you seriously think I'm having that, you absolute waster? So now, our fans, because they're in love with Arteta, oh, well, if Arteta wants Jorginho, I will want Jorginho, you absolute sheep. Bah, bah, give me Jorginho. Ornstein said so. You weirdos. Yeah, he's got the turning circle of a truck. AFTV said, welcome to the best club of London. Oh, my days. That channel gets cringer by the minute. Millions of people around the world listen to their every word as well. It's crazy. They don't educate anyone on the fucking club at all. At all. It's all about twerking and having a laugh and slagging off Chelsea and Tottenham and getting the bin, you weirdos, man. Fully grown adults. And on camera, they will be saying all of this. Off camera and in their group chats, they'll all be saying something else. Yeah, I've been there. I've lived it. I've been part of it. I know exactly what goes on. Liverpool fan, and I wouldn't want him in our midfield. There you go. And your midfield is one of the worst in the league at the moment. Big up to you, Luke. Appreciate it, mate. Lee, you were right. I want Edu out. Hate this signing. If we actually, and do you know what? Big up Mohammed, man. Do you know what? If we actually go through the signings that Edu has signed, we have actually signed Nuno Tavares, Cedric, Pablo Marie, Runnison, Sambi Lokonga, Marquinhos. Who else we signed? Willian. Going great here, innit? Who else? Fabio Vieira. Well, we could put him in the bin section for now because he ain't done nothing. There's 8 straight away. Now Jorginho, 9. Now look at the ones that have been good. Aaron Ramsdale, Odegaard, Ben White, Jesus, Zinchenko. Have I missed anyone? Have I missed anyone? Now add in the ones before Arteta that Edu had a hand in. It's kind of peak, isn't it? And people are sitting there telling me after back Jorginho, well, Edu's got about a 40% success rate. It's not difficult to activate Thomas Partey's release clause, and that wanker made us wait all transfer window and then did it on deadline day when we knew the fee. Unbelievable, Jeff. And people are lapping this up. Mad. You're right. Chelsea did buy Diarra off. No. Chelsea didn't buy Diarra off of us, mate. No. We bought him. 1 second. I actually looked at this the other day. This is mad. I was looking at this with, I think it was Goonie the other day. Excuse me. We brought him off of Chelsea, mate. He went from Le Havre to Chelsea to Arsenal to Portsmouth to Real Madrid. We brought him off of Chelsea. So this is the 6th Chelsea reject we have had at this football club. Mad. He will be a great signing. Of course he will. Okay. Of course he will. What's going on with Cedric? Nothing at the moment. Let's have a little look and see what Fabrizio's got to say for himself today. Let's have a little look, see what deals are going through. Embarrassing. Embarrassing. Ten Hag saying and not really going to be doing anything. Palestri's staying with them. PSG manager confirms he's working on Ziyech deal. So this is the thing, right? All them fans that were sitting there laughing at Chelsea. Chelsea are spending all this money. They're going to get done by FFP. Well, we've just given them 10 million. Yeah, Ziyech is going to command a little fee. They're going to get rid of Havertz. They're going to get rid of so many other players in the summer. Mad. I would actually rather us have signed Kante than Jorginho. And Kante can't even walk at the moment. We really need to sign Declan Rice in the summer. Bro, if you think we're going to sign Declan Rice, good luck to you, my friend. We can't even sign Caicedo, unfortunately, mate. I hope I'm wrong, but every high-value deal over 60 million, this manager has not been given what he's supposed to have been given. Over 60 mil. Dusan Vlahovic, Edu cocked it up. Rafinha, Edu cocked it up. Mudryk, Edu cocked it up. Caicedo, Edu cocked it up. This guy couldn't close a door. I rate this window 1 out of 10. Mad, isn't it? Arsenal could have bought Tielemans for 15 mil. Exactly. At least he's more mobile. Sean Dyche is going to give you a massive slap. Edu is not good enough as technical director. All of his signings are signings nobody wanted. True. Actually true, bro. It is actually true. People can sit there and chat rubbish all they like. So name me a player that Edu has signed that somebody else wanted. There ain't one. Nobody wanted Odegaard. Nobody wanted Ben White. Nobody wanted Ramsdale. Jesus and Zinchenko nobody else wanted. And that weren't even his signings anyway. Arteta did them. Nobody else wanted Thomas Partey. Oh, we can maybe say Trossard because Tottenham and Marseille wanted him. No disrespect, we're bigger than both. So there's one. Who else is there? Gabriel Magalhaes. Anyone else want him? I can't remember. Maybe they did. But we're kind of struggling here. All he does is sign up jobs for the boys. Fabio Vieira, 34 million. Mad. Actually mad. Big up to Hayden by Gaming Inc. Big up, my friends. Arsenal faint at the thought of paying more than 75 million for an actual quality player. That's because Edu can't close a deal. He can't close a deal, mate. That's why. He's useless. What has Edu actually done all January? It's mad. backing the same owners and Edu, who they only wanted out last year. Exactly, bro. They jump on any hype, mate, and people lap this crap up. The club is so unambitious. We're top of the table, and we've signed Jorginho. Sorry, I don't see any other clubs moving like that. I genuinely don't. When was the last time Real Madrid got outbid for a player? When was the last time Real Madrid went to a club and the club said he's not for sale at any price? Never happens, does it? Why? How comes every time Arsenal go to a club, oh, no, sorry, mate, we get into a bidding. Oh, we won't get into a bidding war. We did with Mudryk. But Ornstein again, the puppet. Exactly. Look, Mikel Arteta is thought to have been the driving force. Sounds great, doesn't it? Sounds spectacular. Like we just signed a world beater. Yep, 100%, bro. Let's not forget the Europa League final. Let's not forget the Europa League final. It's embarrassing, bro, and our fans are lapping this up. Missing out on Mudryk was the biggest mistake. Well, do you know what? Maybe not so much in terms of the player right now. Maybe he will be good. I don't know. Yeah, but it did alert the world to the fact that we had 100 million euros to spend. Well done, Edu. You told the whole world we've got 100 million to spend. It is actually embarrassing. That guy should resign straight away now. Who was the fella in Brazilian football that said when we signed Edu, yeah, good luck with that. He's useless. Who was the guy? Big up Jason, man, and Cole Rossi. Hope you're both well, man. Andrew. Big up Gracious Greek as well. All the real ones were in here. You're a dickhead, I swear. Now, I think I've got a bit of like a head cold, man. I've got a sore throat and a little bit of a runny nose. But I don't do colds. I don't get ill. So I man up and I get on with it. And you've got me all day today, man. I am going to be on YouTube pretty much most of the day. In 2 hours, I'm live with Terry Flewers. So make sure you come and check that out because I'm sure all of the top gooners will be in the chat cussing me as they always do. And then after that, I'm back on here at 5 o'clock with Rants. So in 2 hours, I'm on with Terry. In 4 hours, I'm back on here with Rants. And then at probably about 9 o'clock, 8:30, 9 o'clock tonight, UK time, I'm back on until the transfer window shuts on here. Yeah, of course, man. It's easier to build a traction train, yeah, and to get sponsorship deals and to get into the club, yeah, if you're toxic positive about it. It's not so easy if you're calling them out for what they are. Liars. Jorginho is the most overrated player on the planet. Slow in transition, sideways passing merchant, and all over a terrible signing. Yep, absolutely useless, bro. Absolutely useless. Richard Garlick, for anybody asking, is the head of football operations at Arsenal. So I've seen a few of you in the chat saying who's Richard Garlick. He's the head of football operations at Arsenal Football Club. What does that title even mean? Head of football operations. So does that mean he gets to fire Edu? Big up DS Electronics, man. Come on. Listen, it's not about me winning. I want my club to sign the best players. We have got the money. Go and bully Brighton. But we won't because we don't want to ruin the relationship with Brighton. What relationship? The only club in the world that wants to keep relationships going. Do Real Madrid act like this? The club that we smashed the stadium down to be like? Mad, isn't it? I can see why other fans hate Arsenal fans. Bro, it's embarrassing. It is embarrassing, isn't it, man? Yeah, last season they wanted him gone. Now they're backing him. Then it'll be out. Then it'll be out again. Of course they are, bro. They got a little gig. They can get in and sit and ask Arteta a question in a press conference now. So they have to suck the club off. 19 years without a title. It's the best opportunity we've had for a very, very long time. And I'll tell you what, I hope we win it. And if we do win it, this fan base, number one, will be unbearable. And number two, they will happily go another 19 years without winning it again because they would have seen Arteta win a title. Hey, Hey, there's still time yet, mate. There's still time yet. Still time yet, mate. Still time yet. Embarrassing. That channel is a massive, massive problem, mate. And so is David Ornstein. Two of the biggest problems within this fan base. Mad, isn't it? Anyway, let's keep smashing the like button up. Big up for the donation, Imi Zengin. I hope I got your name right. Appreciate it, man. Big up for that. Appreciate it. Just calm down. No. Why should I calm down? Supported this football club 40 years and it's a shambles, mate. This is not the football club I fell in love with. It is now just a PR machine and a clothing brand. Pathetic. Big up to Dan as well. We're fighting relegation with this window. And we have signed Cunha, Lamina, Sarabia, Dawson, and João Gomez. I'm in shock. There you go. Wolves have had a better transfer window than Arsenal. There you go. Wolves have had a better transfer window than Arsenal. That is actually mad. Big up for the donation, buddy. Appreciate it, man. Poor signing. We can forget about Caicedo in the summer because most clubs will be active. Facts. He ain't going to sign for Arsenal in the summer. Big up to Joe. Yeah, I used to be on there, Joe, until they stitched my mate Claude up. Keep, yeah, more flops than wins. Fact. Keep smashing the like button up, people. What is the aim of elite sport? To compete or win a trophy. Well, listen, it's to win the trophy. It is to win the trophy, but guess what? This club has just showed its hand. Yeah, they're not interested in winning the trophy. When our CEO Vinay is coming out saying the aim is top 4 this season, it tells you all you need to know. For a backup, chill, mate. What do you mean a backup? If Thomas Partey gets injured, are you happy with Xhaka and Jorginho in midfield, yeah? Okay, mate. Okay, well, if you're happy, mate, then you're part of the problem. We could have spent that money on signing João Felix, who can walk straight into the first team. Mad, isn't it? That's actually true, bro. That's actually true. But again, I prefer not to speak. I prefer not to speak. Felix, Mudryk, Vlahovic, Caicedo, Rafinha, exactly. Lissandro Martinez, the list goes on, bro. The list goes on and on and on. Leah's the truth. I've just said the truth. People don't like the truth, mate. That's why they're all getting their feelings. At least this channel is out here saying it as it is while everyone else is making excuses. Yeah, and the club must be sitting there loving it. Loving it. David Ornstein puts a tweet out. Arteta is the driving force in the Jorginho deal. And everyone's fallen for it. They've lapped it up. Job done. They're all sitting there with the cigars out. Edu's flipping a kangaroo burger, chilling. Bro, the reason they don't like me is because I call them out and I can't be bullied by them. They love to try and silence everybody. Yeah, that calls out the shortcomings of this football club because it's the get along gang. Everyone has to be seen as getting along. Shut up. I don't want to get along with any of them. Big up Georgie, bro. Hope you're well, man. I hope you are well, my friend. Big up Singers King. Big up Lee. Similarities with United and Arsenal's board and ownership is ridiculous. Always reacting and not being proactive. Facts. And it's no coincidence they've got two of the worst fan bases in world sport, mate. And they have two of the biggest PR machines in world sport as well. Mad. Imagine Chelsea signs Caicedo. Totally, mate, I hope they do. I hope Chelsea are actively speaking to Brighton now to buy him. Yeah, because they're bidding 120 for Enzo. If that deal don't go through, well, we know they've got 120. So don't be surprised if they go in for Caicedo by 11 o'clock tonight and bid 120 and go and get him. I would absolutely wet myself if Chelsea signed Caicedo, because then that is literally the final nail in Edu's coffin. But our fans are happy, mate. They're happy. Let's have a little look before we wrap this up. If there is any more news that's just broken. Oh, my throat. Let's have a little look. Nope. No, nothing yet. Let's refresh. No, nothing as yet. Okay, cool. Well, it is what it is. It is what it is. Let's carry on for a couple more minutes. Raise your hopes with Trossard and then kick you in the nuts. Exactly, bro. I was happy we signed Trossard, and I am happy we signed him. I'm happy we signed Kivior. Yeah, 2 decent signings, and then you come buy Jorginho. Sorry, mate. Disgusting. Big up TC as well for the donation, man. Appreciate it. You need a drink. I haven't had a drink all month, 31 days. I've got a bit of a head cold, man. I've had enough of buying Chelsea leftovers. Exactly. It's embarrassing, mate. How many more times are we going to do this? I thought we'd gone past this stage. Big up, says Matt. Jorginho isn't great, but he's better than our bench. Bro, you're better than the bench. Real talk. You're better than the bench. Jorginho, man, I can't believe we've signed him. That's embarrassing for me. Big up to you, Matt. Hope you're well, mate. I'm going to go sleep and hope I wake up and the signing didn't happen. Let's hope he fails a medical. Arsenal retirement village for Chelsea rejects. Exactly. Big up Ninos, man. Terrible deal. 12 mil with 6 months left. Edu out, says Snake Eyes. Exactly. How are we paying 12 mil when he's got 6? It's not even 6. It's 5 months. 5 months left. 12 mil. Borinho. Big up Hafsar, bro. Hope you're well. When we are struggling in the window, we go and get Chelsea for it. It's pathetic. Big up to Ian Gould as well. We've got Super Don Edu. He doesn't know exactly what we need. Right, I'm going to wrap this up and try and rest my throat for a couple of hours. And then I'm back with Terry Flewers in 2 hours. So make sure you come and check that stream out. At least you have a solid penalty taker. Yeah, we don't get many penalties, though. That's the problem. That is the problem. Edu has failed. He has. He's failed the manager, mate. Drink some masala chai. What is that? I don't know what that is, bro. I might go to the chemist and get some strepsils or something, man. Or some honey. I might buy some honey. 10 million plus 2 if we win the league. So basically, we have paid 10 million for the guy with 5 months left. That's 2 million a month. So that's $500,000 a week we have just given Chelsea for their man. $500,000 a week. We've just given Chelsea £500,000 a week from now till the end of the season for their man. Plus, we're going to pay him probably about 100 grand a week. 600 grand a week. Wow. Mad. Medical pass says Fabrizio. Jesus Christ. We're finished. Spicy tea, is it? I've actually got some spices. Might actually, yeah, I might do that. Honey and lemon. Yeah, man. It's just like a tickly like in my throat. My throat's so dry, and then my nose just won't stop running, man. But it is what it is. I don't get ill very often, so we're just going to plow on. Hopefully by tomorrow I'll be fine. Please take Lukaku. Well, we do need a striker, mate. That could be next, couldn't it? Yeah, this fella went for, I can't pronounce that guy's name. Unani. Yes, Amrabat's going for about 40, but why? No, let's just go and pay Chelsea 10. Never trusted Edu. I've never trusted him either, mate. Something not right with that guy. He's very slimy character, man. Speaking facts. A hot toddy. Come on, big up Gavin, man. He's now an Arsenal player. This is embarrassing. I actually feel sick. That is actually disgusting. That is the 6th Chelsea reject. Embarrassing. That is actually embarrassing. I can't lie. Yeah, Pulisic will probably come in next as well. It's mad. Check Twitter. Where am I checking? Who am I checking? Quick, bro, because I want to wrap up. Who should I check on Twitter? I'm checking Fabrizio. There's nothing on his page. No, nothing on this page about Jorginho passing a medical or anything like that, unless I've missed it. No. Xavi at Barcelona, we are open to signing one new player. Bellerin asked to leave. We are on it. Sofian Amrabat, of course, he's a good player, but I can't speak about players who aren't here. They will sign Amrabat. Guendouzi's staying. Guendouzi's staying at Marseille. No deal to Atletico was ever on. So from Amrabat didn't show up for Fiorentina training today, is now forcing a possible deadline move to Barca. There you go. It is what it is. Anyway, yeah, toe sucking merchant, bro. I can't stand him. As if that name's even in my chat. Does anyone believe a word that guy says? Genuinely, the real talk. Does anyone actually believe a word that geezer says? That has got to be one of the biggest divs on social media. Anyway, I am wrapping up. I will be back again a little bit later on. Big up to everybody who has dropped a donation. I do appreciate that. And everyone who's put a comment in the chat's gone mad. So thank you to everybody who has watched. There was 2,000 people in there at one point. So thank you very much. We're 350 short of 1,000 likes. So before you leave, smack the like button. Do it now. And I'll be back in less than 2 hours on Terry's channel. And then I'll be back at 5 o'clock on here with Rants. So yeah, that's always a good show. So make sure you come and tune in for that one, people. I will be live again tonight at about 8:30, 9 o'clock for the last couple of hours of the transfer window. Don't hold your breath. We ain't probably signing anyone else. And it is what it is. But yeah, smash the like button before you leave. And the second channel link is in the description as well. I've sent that video off to be edited. So waiting just for that to happen. And we'll have that out on the second channel soon. And yeah, man, come on, keep pumping these likes up. There's 1,500 in here. Let's get it to at least 800. That's only 150. Come on, people. Let's go. I'll do a couple more minutes if you smash the like buttons. Let's go. More likes equals more traction. Come on. Roast the haters. I don't need to roast any, bro. I just say what I say. They all cry. People talk about Jorginho as if he's a penalty expert. But in reality, if you look at it, he's missed the most important penalties in his career, including the penalty that would have sent Italy to the World Cup. Exactly. That's true, actually. He did. He missed a penalty in the Euro final as well, didn't he? He hit the post. Chelsea fans are happy. That tells you all you need to know. Tells you all you need to know, mate. If Chelsea fans are happy, then that's all you need to know. Anyway, I'm going. Have a wonderful evening. We're out of here. I'll be back in an hour and 45 on the football terrace. And then back on here at 5 o'clock with Rants. We're out of here, people. Edu Fuera. Adios. Ciao.